So I don't know what happened. It cut off. It froze. And now we'll take a look, see where we're at. But we're back. Oh, I gotta get the chickens out of here again. Come on. They're pooping all over the floor.
That's what they do.
Hey, not that way. Not that way. All right, chickens. Bye-bye. Bye. 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 So we're trying to kick chickens out of here. Come on. Come on. See ya. All right. How many we got here? We got any questions yet?
I don't.
I got chickens everywhere. Holy smokes.
Oh, there's still 2 in here.
Here.
Yep. Rob
Okay.
says, there you are. We're
All right.
back. We're back.
We're back. Any more? Oh, there's one
Just
here.
over by the car.
We got chickens everywhere.
You gotta go, baby.
Come
He's
out.
coming out, yeah.
See ya. See ya. See ya. Ah. Yeah, we had chickens in here. The little chicks. They're under the cars and everything else. So, all right. So, there you are. What's up, Rob? We're back. So, yeah, not sure why it froze up, but we're good with it.
It was probably your mama.
Your mom probably bounced us. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well.
And I think
Soap is amazing, Tori. We all love it.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. So
Isn't that cool?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, it means a lot that when people, Rob, when you say that. So, because we know you wouldn't pull any punches, and we sure like that. In fact, I got somebody we know. He wants four more bars, so he's really in love with it. So Americans. So somebody said Americans. Yeah, somebody we know. His name is Brett Moore.
Mm-hmm.
They say Brett Moore. So I'm still in contact with Brett Moore too. I don't know how well you know Brett, but hopefully he's on my live. Well, Brett, what are you doing? He's probably working.
Probably.
But yeah, I'm still in contact with Brett, and he's a good dude, and known Brett since I started. So it's night here. Okay, so where is here? Because here it's 2:36 in Idaho. And then G Spartan, hello, what's up? Hello, how are you? So what is it? OL6AP. Where is, Brazilian, and it's dark in Brazil.
Nighttime?
Nighttime, I guess it would be, huh?
There's another one.
Let's see. Oh, Texas. I love Texas. 4:37 p.m. in Texas. So it's 2:37 here in Idaho. So you're just straight down the hill from us. And God bless Texas.
God bless Texas.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. That's pretty cool in Brazil. Huh? I guess the way the North America and South America are, you're more east of us. So that's cool. Oh, there we go. We got Seattle. I recognize that. The BMW. It's funny, I know people by the cars they talk about. 235 up north in Dawson Creek, British Columbia. All right, Chris. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Jesus loves you. All right. Nice to meet you. Yep. And then we got Jesus love you. And then we got Seattle. And then 235 up here in Dawson's Creek, British Columbia. Thanks for the potatoes. That's funny. Yeah, because they, down south by Boise, there it's all potato areas.
But up here, it's canola fields.
It's canola up here. All these are canola fields behind us, and alfalfa and winter wheat. We don't have any potatoes up here. So 538 here in Indiana. That's that Hoosier country. That's what do you call it? Pat McAfee area. Let's see, 2238 in the UK, James Hall. Wow. CCG, day drinking On a hell of a, yeah, we got this right here, day drinking. Rainier. And then, oh, my pipe went out. Too busy answering questions. Let's see. Hi from East Tennessee. We hear lots of good things about East Tennessee. Cindy Turpin. I worked with a guy named Turpin. His name was Bo Turpin. Beautiful truck. Thank you so much. That's our tap truck. We're putting taps on it by Cold Break. So, and then we entered in a contest to try to win the world's largest jockey box with a 10-tap system. And we have a video over there, and we're sending people over to look at all the videos of the contestants and hope they like ours better.
On their YouTube.
On their YouTube, yeah. Go to their YouTube. 1 a.m. Middle East. All right. 1 a.m. That's wild.
You're up late.
Nice pipe, man. Thank you. That's just a that's a one of them Danco church wardens that I got off a friend of mine. Let's see. I'm a Buckeye though from Cleveland, Ohio. Just live in Indiana. Beautiful red truck. Hey, thank you so much. Just dude said hi. You smoking that with wacky tobacco? No, I'm not. I got this from Big Smoke, Bad Habits, the finest cigar tobacco or pipe tobacco. So it's a blend. I don't even know what it was. My guy Vance there got it for me. He runs that little. I don't know. He works there, but he knows all about it. So he hooked me up with this tobacco, and it's good stuff. So just pass through. Have a good day, Mater. Thanks for stopping by. If you're bored, go to Cold Break and vote for the videos. Let's see. Key Bo Turpin in-law. Huh. I thought Bo moved to Tennessee, I think. So
I don't know.
I know he moved somewhere back there. So I worked with Bo for a lot of years. Be a lot cooler if you did, man. You know what? I was told that on a live the other day. They're like, you got to give up the tobacco and just use the green leafy substance, the 420 blend, the Mary Jane style. But I've never done that, so I don't know. So let's see. Gray, Largo, Sungrow Tobacco Slaps. I don't know what that is. Is that what I should look up on the internet and get that for my pipe? It says, Johnny Boy says, say happy birthday to my brother Dixon Mayaz. That's a good one. That's a pretty good one. I'll give you that one. That's pretty funny. Now, that was a funny one. Some of them are like, oh, please, but that was a good one. I haven't heard that one before. Roane County, Tennessee. Well, tell Bo, the people's, just tell Bo Jim said hi. Jimmy said hi. And tell him to turn on to my YouTube, and then I'll interact with him and talk to him and all that. And he could tell stories about, me being bad at work. The green stuff is the best stuff. CCG. You're probably right. If I try that, I might not ever get any work done. I don't get any work done now, let alone if I did that. Then we got Woody Wood. No, hi, what's up? Let's see. Besides the purple or the little cracked rocks, I add to my bowl. Let's see. Nice. Yep. Thank you both guys. Are really fantastic. Have a nice day. All right. Thank you. Go to Cold Break's YouTube and look at their giveaway and vote for ours, hopefully. I keep messing with it here. Okay. It smells like cherry and chocolate. I think that's what it is. That's what it looks like. It's real dark color. Yeah. What do you think?
Definitely cherry.
Yeah, definitely a cherry blend, but
I don't remember it having chocolate, but
can I live with you? Sure. Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you work on cars? Those are the requirements. Anything other requirement to live with us?
Wash your underwear. I don't know.
Wash your own underwear and flush the toilet. There you go. That's the requirements. And Woody Man, Noah, hi, hello. Cynthia, Coincides just passing, scrolling through, caught my eye. Oh, that's coincidence. That's cool. I mean, there's not a lot of Turpins around from where I'm from, so and Bo's definitely a different name, but man, send him by. That'd be awesome. I'd like to catch up with him. You guys got it going on. Yeah, we're sitting out here in the middle of Idaho. We're building a tap truck with cold break equipment, and we're taking the afternoon, and we should be doing work, and we're not, and we're sitting here on YouTube talking about our truck, and I'm not smoking a pipe because it went out again, but I should be smoking it. So what kind of truck is behind you? That's a 1960, you guys. Okay, so what kind of truck is behind you? That's a 1960 Apache 30. It's a dump truck, but it was originally a cattle truck, and they hauled cows in that. And we're converting it. You can see the awning kind of shading it there. That used to fold all the way up, and they put cows in it. And we're going to turn it into a tap truck with cold break equipment that's sitting right behind us here. That's going to have taps along the side of it, and it's going to go to weddings and things. And then John Boy what color is it to the lady? It's red. I guess.
Yeah, it's a red.
It's red. It's red. Harley, let's see, you smoking weed in that? LOL, no, just tobacco. I will pass the word on to Bo. That's cool. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate that. Tell Bo I said, hey, Bo, what's up? And just tell him, go on get. That was Bo's favorite word. Go on get. Go on get. People who do bad things, he'd tell them, go on get. Yep. Plus, Bo had a cool old Jeep, too. I wonder if Bo still has that Jeep. And then Cynthia says, that's cool. I wish you guys lots of luck. Hey, thanks. Go ahead and like and subscribe and come back when you can stay longer, and love to hear from Bo and love to hear from you and appreciate that. And thank you so much. We're all just retired here in Idaho, and he's retired in Tennessee. That's cool. Johnny Boy wants me to spell run. I can spell run. That's an old one. That's not a good one, Johnny Boy. You got to come up with better ones. That's not very good. Sick pipe. Thanks. That's my church warden, my Danco church warden. But it went dead on me. I got to relight it because I was sitting here talking to Cynthia Turpin. Sick pipe. Thank you. And repeat it. Okay, Johnny, you got to come up. John, you got to come up with something better. That's not very good. That is not a good one. And my wife says don't encourage you. But what part of Idaho? We are in north central Idaho. Cottonwood. If you know where Cottonwood area is, Grangeville, Lewiston, right in that area. And what do you call? Yeah, I'm not going to get into that one. I hunt wolves in Cambridge. That's cool. I don't know where that is from. G's from whatever. Aussie Jazz says, hi. We love you, man. You just earned a sub with tell all my friends about you. Cool, John. Cool, John boy. Appreciate it. You guys have a beautiful view there. We do. You know what? If the truck was out of the way, we can see all the way to the Bitterroots out there in Montana. So I don't know if we can see Montana, but, that's the direction we're looking. So if you look over our shoulder, that's dead east towards Montana. And it's a great view. When we bought this place, we drove in here and went, yeah, we'll take it. She's like, well, you didn't even look at the rest of the house. I'm like, I see the view. We got big windows in the house. Yeah, we'll take it. And that's how it kind of come about. Let's see here. So, good day from Melbourne, Australia. Wow. And what time is it in Australia right now, Melbourne? Are you in Wales? Nope, we are in north central Idaho. It looks like it would be Ireland. It's all green and, rolling hills, and then Cynthia says, that's awesome. We feel pretty fortunate. So we're real happy with what we live, and our kids are just up the road and our grandkids are just up the road. So all worked out really well. Hello from San Diego, California, at work now at Southwest Airlines. Well, I've been to San Diego a lot. Now that's a cool place. San Diego's a neat spot. And I'm not sure where the Chargers ever left. I kind of wish the Raiders would have went there, but yeah, San Diego, Southwest. All right, I've flown Southwest. Yeah, very good. We don't have airports here. All we have is crop dusters.
Yeah, in Lewiston there is.
Yeah, Lewiston there's an airport. I don't know if Southwest flies there though.
We're a few hours from Spokane, and they.
Yeah, we go to Spokane. Yep. Good day, Pakistan buddy. That's cool. What did your digital clock say to his mom? What did the digital clock say to his mom? Now that's better than RUN.
Mm-hmm.
What did the digital clock say to his mom? Do you know?
I don't.
No, we don't know. That's a good one though. So you come up with a good one. Look, Mom, I did it with no hands. That's pretty good. And then Jeffrey said, hi, hello. Have you ever been to Pakistan? No, I have not. I've been out of the country once, and it was twice, and it was to Tijuana, both times. And one time it was a little farther than Tijuana, but I'm not sure where. But it was just outside of Tijuana. It was like the outskirts of Tijuana. But I've never been to Pakistan. Don't know anything about it.
We've been to Chicago.
Been to Chicago. Where else? I've been to Cleveland, Ohio. Been to Montana.
I've been to Wisconsin.
She's been to Wisconsin. Let's see. About 8 a.m. Wednesday. Hello from the future. Yep. We go by, so our county is big enough that we have 2 time zones here. We have Pacific Standard Time and Mountain Time. And when we drive down the road and go across the bridge, I always say I'm a time traveler. So that's funny you said that because we say it all the time. Let's see. I know I missed some here. So welcome to the past. Aussie, you're in the past now. What's the difference between chickpeas and red kidney beans? I don't know. Ensenada Baja. Yep. So I was down in that area somewhere. It was involved drinking, and yeah, we ended up coming back. So. And then Elliot says hello. And you both look very beautiful couple, not going to lie. Thank you. Appreciate that. Is your wife sick? No, she's cold.
Oh, yeah. It's cold. It's windy and cold.
It's funny because it looks beautiful and warm and sunny out here, and I had to go get my CVF sweatshirt on. She had to go get her blanket.
And we're in the shade, so it's.
We're in the shade, and we open the door, the shop door, and we're at the edge of it, so the wind's kind of coming in and getting us a little bit. And then I never had chickpea on my chest.
What was the original?
The red beans and chickpeas.
Oh.
That's a good one. And that's GJ that said that.
Okay.
MAGA Forever says, now that looks like a way to live. It is pretty good. We got, it was cold beer.
It should still be cold.
It's probably still cold. It's cold out here. We got something in the cold break cup, which is what we come on here to tell everybody about cold break to go to
their YouTube.
Their YouTube and look at our video. Now that looks like, okay, that's a good one. Yeah, it is a good one. It's pretty good. What did I do? Okay. What's your wife's name? She seems so sweet that you guys are doing advertising or just chilling, building. Yes, she looks so sweet. Well, she is. She is. And her name is Tori, Tori. And I met her in Susanville, California. You ever been there?
33 years ago.
33 years ago. Are you smoking weed or is it just tobacco? It's just tobacco. I got it from my guy Vance down in Lewiston at the Big Smoke. Vance knows my YouTube. He's supposed to like it and watch it. So Vance, if you're on here, I'm getting low, getting kind of low. But just tobacco. Never smoked weed, never did it. I just took up a pipe a couple weeks ago, so. And then Aussie says, nice truck. Yep, nothing wrong with the nice cold beer. So on my channel here, I build a bunch of cars. I got a 55 Chevy over there and a 56 Safari on that part of the shop. We got a 52 Chevy behind us. And then over here, I have a 1991 Blazer. I guess I can say it. Oh, yeah, I can say it. So Coach from Survivor fame, CBS, I'm working on his Blazer. I'm getting it all tuned up. He's not driving it right now, so you can kind of put two and two together because the 50th season is coming out at the end of the year or the beginning of next. And his daily driver's here for like 6 weeks or so. So kind of interesting. I don't know if you watch Survivor. I don't know if you watch Coach Ben Way, the Dragon Slayer. He's been on there 3 times. This will be his 4th. And yeah, his Blazer's right there. So kind of stay tuned to what we do to it. I'm going to save the videos for later, but yeah, that's what's going on. And Cynthia says, cool, Tori. That's a great, sweet woman she seems. She is.
Thank you. That's
She
very
prides
sweet of
herself
you.
in being nice. Of course, she married somebody that's not always. I'm always nice, just kind of, what would be a description of that? Inappropriate at times?
Yeah.
Inappropriate. Okay, yeah, that's cool, man. Something weed sucks. You look very handsome with the cap. Trust me on that one for real. Well, thank you. So I got my little JJG embroidered on my hat. It kind of switched up from the regular old bald caps just to be, a little different than everybody, but saying, still kind of normal. Tori, I love you and your husband. Thank you, thank you, thank
Oh,
you.
thank you. That's very sweet.
Very kind words. Appreciate that so much. Let's see. Tennessee, 99 peaches, so 90 proof, LOL. Have a good evening, y'all. Thank you, Cynthia.
You
Thank you for
too.
stopping by and the kind words, and appreciate it. Look forward to you on the next round. Go have a great evening. And you all at Trump Towers. Nope. One, Brooklyn is nice in the summertime. No, we're in Idaho. We're a long ways from New York. Let's see, Off-Road Man's back on. Hi, everybody go over and like his stuff. He's trying to build his following and is struggling like the rest of us. Hi, I'm from India and here 3 a.m. now. And what yours? So here we are at 2:56 and we're Pacific Standard Time in Idaho of the United States. We're in the middle of Idaho, right in North Central is what it's called. So if you look at the state up, down, side to side, we're right dab in the middle. So, all right, Cynthia, thank you. And then Salomon's back. He must have went off. He said hi again. So enjoy Tennessee. We hear it's a nice place. I've never been to Tennessee, so we hear a lot of good things about it. And then David said hi. What's up, David? Yep, everything's just going along. We're doing the cold break thing. That's why we have the sign here in our truck and our equipment. We're putting it in we're putting taps on the truck, and we entered into a contest to win the 10-tap jockey box, jockey box. And so we're just talking about it. That's one thing we always try to have a little subject we talk about as we sit and smoke a pipe. Indiana. There we go, Indiana. Off-Road Men is in Indiana. Pat McAfee country.
Nice.
If you guys don't know, Pat McAfee's on ESPN, and he's a controversial character. And he's an Indiana guy because he played for the Colts.
Cool.
He was a punter.
Literally cool.
It is cold. Yeah, Pat McAfee was a heck of a punter for quite a few years. So. Well, you got something on there, some kind of a comment. Roll up on your phone. So that weather just suits for a Harley bike ride. It is pretty nice out. It's a little cool, so you'd have to button up. So Corey, Indiana. So I don't know where Corey, Indiana is. In fact, I don't think I've never been to Indiana. I've flown over it probably, but been over the areas, but usually in an airplane, but that's about it. Never been to Indiana.
Oh, those darn magpies.
What's that?
Those darn magpies looking for eggs.
Oh. All right, I had to relight. It's by Terre Haute. Indiana. Only thing I know about the Indiana is the Colts, and they have the 500 there.
Yeah.
They must have a lot of car stuff. They got the Indianapolis 500. So I got the old church warden going here, and yes. And he says Terre Haute. That's death row, yeah. And now we have dead air.
Yep.
We've been talking a lot,
Yes, we have.
or I've been talking a lot.
You're good at it.
Is that my superpower?
Mm-hmm.
Bumping my gums? I think my new superpower is smoking my church warden. Is that getting in your face?
A little bit.
Is it bugging you?
I have a little bit of a headache, but it's not from that.
Oh, okay. It's getting a bit chilly here too. That's weird because, we're going into summer, and if you go into California, like Redding or Sacramento, they're all the way down to Bakersfield and everywhere in between, Visalia and Fresno and all that. It's at 100 degrees there. They're boiling down there. I think this weekend was like 105 or something crazy. And
I think we still have a little bit of cooler days left.
looks like we have like she said, a few cooler days left.
But around here, you can have hot and then cool. It's very much a mix.
And Rob says, it's hot here. I grew up in the valley there, and I know the heat, boy, it can get you. Here, it's not, it's really bizarre here. You have 85 degrees 1 minute and then drop to 55 degrees within an hour. Everybody always says, oh, enjoy the weather, wait 15 minutes here, blah, blah, blah. I've lived in a lot of places, lived on the Oregon coast and lived in Sacramento and Redding and Susanville and, Fortuna and kind of everywhere on the West Coast. And I have never lived anywhere like this that the weather changed so quick. I thought Susanville did that in Reno, but nothing like here. This place really, really does it. I mean, you'll go out and won't be a cloud in the sky. An hour later, you got, thunder clouds and
yeah.
dumping rain on you.
It almost looks like we're going to get rain, but
It does. It's pretty cloudy behind us. But if I look over that way, a lot less clouds, a lot more blue sky that way. But if you look towards Lewiston, it's real thick cloud.
yeah, there's clouds back here too, though.
Oh yeah, rolling in over there. So, and then says Fortuna, California. Yep, I lived in Fortuna, California, Brad. We lived there 4 years. In fact, the Turpin was on here earlier. Her brother-in-law, Bo, lived there with her. He lived right up the road, so. Jason says, really mild here, but showers in a pane, something that is misspelled, something. So I opened Pandora's box and modified the weather, Steve did. What in the hillbilly's going on here? Hey, we got the church warden. So I'm trying to raise my IQ over 80. So The pipe will get me to 90, but the longer church warden gets me to 100. And got us some farmland between us or behind us, and we got a farm truck, and we got some beers on the table, and we got wrapped up because it's kind of cold out, and that's what Hillbilly's doing. Yeah, Mojave, that's a hot one too. Lewis Tube, Jeepers Creepers vibe. Very good. Born in Fortuna, here now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we did enjoy Fortuna a lot when we lived there.
Yeah, we liked Fortuna. Fortuna's a neat place to live. Our kids went to kindergarten and grade school there. It was pretty nice. Yeah, we really enjoyed our time in Fortuna.
But that was a long time ago.
It was. We moved out in 2002. So we were 98 to 2002 in Fortuna, California. It's a friendly small town, 12,000 people. Yep, absolutely. Yep, very friendly. We still have friends to this day that we met there, and we still keep in contact with them. So we loved Fortuna and our time there. We liked our little house and our little neighborhood we lived in. You know, it wasn't this with the acreage and the animals, but it was a regular nice neighborhood house and
Used to go to Hot Brew for breakfast.
hot brew for breakfast.
Yeah.
And I worked on the Avenue of the Giants there. Once you turn 70, I thought most Americans moved to Florida. I think that's a thing. Florida's a long ways from here. But us Californians, we moved to Arizona, Nevada, and Idaho. That's where we tend to retire.
In Texas.
In Texas. A lot of guys go to Texas from here. But Boise has a lot of California people in it. Coeur d'Alene has a lot of California people in it. And we're all from California, so. And it says, and then Aussie says he, and yeah, that is funny about Florida, especially if you watch Seinfeld. So Brad says, great place to retire, hot brew and Double D's restaurants, my favorite. Double D's, which was Double D's?
I don't remember Double D's. I don't remember.
Maybe it's open since we left.
Maybe, yeah.
I forgot about hot brew. What's the other one that we
Those
used to go
French
to?
fries, Hot Brew were good. Their
What was the other
fries.
one? The brewing company, Eel River Brewing
Oh,
Company?
Eel River.
Yeah, Eel River
yeah.
Brewing Company is another good one we liked. We used to like the bagel place in Eureka too.
Yeah, was it Los Bagels?
Los Bagels, I think it was called. I don't know if they still have that opened up. But
And the Hole in the Wall had great sandwiches.
oh yeah, the hole in the wall sandwiches. That's right. Yeah.
Mazzotti's. Oh, what was that steakhouse?
Oh,
It started with a P.
it was an Italian steakhouse. Patroni's or Patrons or Peroni's or something. Oh, he right here. Parlato's.
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 Yes.
Yep, steakhouse. Used to be Parlato's. Oh, I didn't know they changed. I knew Parlato's went out. We used to go to Parlato's all the time.
They used to do the baked potato that was a rock that you could
prank your buddies with.
Prank, yeah.
We did that with Lance. Remember, you got the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, Parlato's. We used to go there on the special occasions and the fun stuff. And it was really good. I forgot about Parlato. How could I ever forget that name?
I know. I was like, I know it starts with a P.
Yep. So we're in north central Idaho out of a place called Cottonwood. We live up on the hill out of Cottonwood. So if you know where Lewiston is, we're between Lewiston and Grangeville. Right off the Snake River, which would be to the west of us, 20 miles or so. And then you got the Clearwater River where Lewis and Clark, oh, there's one. Matt wants to know if I poop. Why would he ask that? Matt, why would you ask that question?
Just for that, Matt, you need to go to Cold Break and vote
So,
for
Matt,
us.
yep, you're right. Say again.
You need to go to Cold Break, Matt, for that comment and vote for us to make
Yep.
up for it.
Yep. Then you'll be in good. So go to Cold Break, go to their YouTube, look up Jimmy James, his video, and the answer is there. Go find out. Voting. All right. You gave us a strong yay. Matt's the man. We love Matt.
Woo-hoo!
Are you smoking Crush? No, Crush. I'm smoking tobacco. No, just the regular tobacco. I'm trying to raise my IQ with a pipe, so. Be right back. Going to vote for you. All right, cool. You're the man. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Thank you. And yes, we do poop. Chevy or Ford? That's a 60 Chevy behind us. I was going to show them. It's Chevy.
Chevy, yeah.
It's Chevy and Pontiac. This is a Chevy Pontiac heavy garage here. So I got a 56 Safari right there. And I got a 55 Chevy right there. And I got a 52 Chevy behind us, behind the truck. And a 91 Blazer that belongs to Coach from Survivor fame. Coach Ben Wade, the Dragon Slayer. I'm doing some fine tuning on his Blazer, his daily driver, because he's not daily driving it now because he might be on season 50. Oh, he is on season 50. They announced it. Mm-hmm. So Ben is on season 50 of Survivor. So I got his truck here while he's Survivor in it. I had a truck like that. That's cool, William. I know every nut and bolt on that truck. So, William, if I have a problem, I'm going to have to ask you. Because you never know. Oh, what's your favorite exotic cheese? Should I say it?
No.
I'm not allowed to say my favorite exotic cheese. Jeepers, is that a Chevy? Yep, that's a 1960 Chevy truck. So I have a little YouTube channel here. I work on cars, and that's part of one of the projects we're working on. Car Expo in July, Rodeo 2, one of the oldest in the state of California. Yep, we've been to that. Fortuna has that where they shut the streets off. I've had many cars in that car show and the cruise night on Fridays and all that. I did a lot of car stuff in Fortuna. In fact, that's where I bought my 502 for the El Camino. And then she's a beauty. I'll check out the channel. Sounds good. And what we're doing is the reason we're on live, we're going to Cold Break, go to their YouTube, and we have a video on there, and it's about the truck. We're in a contest trying to win a 10-tap jockey box. So that's why we're trying to push people that way. But check it out and hope you like and subscribe. And thanks for your comments and appreciate it. Mine is Munster cheese.
Gouda would be a good one.
Gouda would be good ones.
Yeah.
I was going to say something else.
I know what you were going to say.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's a torsion bar front end. I don't know what, it's a 1 ton, but I guess the 1.5 tons go to something different, but this has torsion bars. Eagle King. Greetings from Kansas City. I have a cousin that lives in Kansas City. And they're Chiefs fans. Ugh. That's okay. Somebody's got to be a Chief fan. I can't bad talk them, can I? Really? But this is Chiefs. I can bad talk Chiefs when you're a Raider fan.
It's okay. Everybody's got a different team.
But they have to be Raider fans. That's the best. Part of the nation, right? I got to let that go too? Okay. Yeah. I can't say what kind of cheese I like. Can't talk about the Raiders. All right. So what's up in Kansas City? I'm just messing around. Let's see here. Brad, car show bigger than the rodeo. Close to 500 last year. Yeah, it's always been big. It's a big car show, that's for sure. It's very well thought about. A lot of people like it. Do you remember Do you remember when we went to Reading for some training and had lunch? You took us to a place that was amazing, fish and chips. Can't remember the place
The
though.
lighthouse.
Yep. Yeah, it was so many moons ago. It was called the Lighthouse. I remember it well. In fact, we still go there. It's still open, and they have one. In fact, I was with my buddy Marvin and my dad, and we went to the car show in Cottonwood, California, and they have one in Anderson. It's the same fish and chip stuff, same exact thing. Yes, remember it well. That's funny. Yeah, I forgot about the fish and chip place. Let's see. Y'all certified cheese until next time. What's up? Thank you for coming. Hope you hit the like, subscribe, and then all that stuff, and we'll see you next round. Made me think of Fats Domino on Blueberry Hill. So, I'm going to catch up here. I work for a company that converts Chevy Silverados from IHD to RHD. Aussies are going crazy for big American pickups. I got one in a million pieces right there with a cab and everything. I got a 2500 HD Chevrolet. It's a 2006. Got a 6.0 in it with a 4L60E. I'm stripping it down, taking the 4L60E, and I'm going to put it in the Safari. And my wife's tired of looking at it because it's in a million pieces. You tired of looking at it?
I am. I'm ready for it to be cleaned up.
She's ready for it to be cleaned up and gone. So let's see here. Jimmy James. I got another one, another mom joke. Okay, so we've had these mom things a lot.
They're not even original.
They're not original. If they were funny, I would say, oh, they're funny, ha ha. But they're stupid. They're like moron.
Ooh, you got 10% battery left.
Okay. That's it. Yep. We're getting kind of low on the battery, but we'll keep trucking. Your mom performed. Okay, yeah. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. All up after ate Taco Bell all last night. Taco Bell's cool. The rest of it's kind of dumb. Why does he come up? It's not original. They're Haunted Explorations K1G. It's not funny. It's just like you want to get a comment out. You can get a comment by saying, hey, what's up? Or I like green trucks versus red trucks. It's stupid. I don't know why he does that. But okay. Anyways, moving on. William Berry, going to Kansas City, Kansas. Here I come, Fats Domino. Great song. Going to Kansas City.
Nice.
Kansas
Well,
City,
you
here I
got
come.
3%, so you probably
I'm
should.
at 3%?
3%.
Oh, I think it's at 10%.
No. Oh, 10%, yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Sorry.
A cheese Domino's for me. Yeah, that's pretty good. Jason said cheese Domino. Yeah, a pizza sounds good right now. I think pizza sounds real good.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm getting low. I'm just about done with. Oh no, I still got some. Can't wait to see the Safari airbag. Yeah, I know that's going to be cool, isn't it? It's got to get done. You know, I got to get it done. I got another project coming here, and it's a sentimental project. Rob, I'll shoot you a text on it. So I want to make it a surprise. So I'm sitting here taking a crap. That's good. You know, that's a good place for the cell phone. So while you're doing that, go to Cold Break. It'll give you a chance. Look at our video and vote for us. That'd be the right thing to do. There's Nathaniel said something in another language. I hope it's good because thumbs up. Thanks for the comment. No worries though. Okay. Let's see. Taco Bell closed down in Australia. Oh, it did, huh? No more Taco Bell in Australia.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
I wonder why.
Taco Bell's a late night thing around here. Jeepers Creepers, what kind of tobacco? So I got it. It's a cherry type tobacco. I got it from Big Smoke in Lewiston, Idaho. It was their special little blend that my man Vance. So Vance hooked me up because I'm new to smoking tobacco in a pipe. And my man Vance hooked me up and said, that's the stuff you want. And he's right. And I got the church warden with the Danco church warden I picked up from a buddy of mine. Let's see. You guys ever attend the kinetic sculpture race in Humboldt? Yeah, they just had that, didn't they? They just had something they just had. I saw. Let's see. Um, I'm really taking a crap. Okay,
Good luck.
no worries. It's, no worries though. Well, make sure you wipe. So let's do that. It's not like a big deal. No, everybody does it. So he's wiping now, washing his hands. Okay, now I'm just